I'm tired, dog.
At Work and Vibes Group donated £1.99 through Super Chat. Steve reacts Lil Uzi, what you saying, please? At Jen accounts,
I'm anti. And the sex was average with you. I'm anti like a fan of his. Like a individual, and then like a individual, and I am way better than your TBH. That man, you can't leave. I bet it's into. Let me stop. Matter of fact, let me go. Hey, what? Hey, girl, you make me wanna cuff you like the law. You make me wanna hook you like a job. I know you a cat, but can that do the dog? Look, let's go pound for pound. I'm in Europe. Chrome Heart, I had to import it. I wasn't for it. They keep it frank. I just got dessert. I'm in this big way back. It's some currency, baby. I had to convert it. I heard your bank account is unstuck. How can you keep it a buck if you ain't got no bucks? How can you keep it 100 if you ain't got hundreds and rifles and fucking no mud? You boys some pussy for real. You boys some pussy for real. It's like you can pull up and chill. You know you can't come where I stay. Before you get put on the plate. Before you get put on the plate. Before you get this on the stage. Drake. I know you scared of little Drake. Don't tell me you're scared of little Aubrey. Doesn't mean you faking for Lahi. Don't tell me how you skate. And you faking that niggas at 8. And she got a lot of need. And she got a lot of needs. And you like for free. I got that with the op in the mall. That boy was copping a plea. You're like, what? Yeah. You ain't foreign to me. You don't do this shit more than me. You don't do this shit more than me. You might take you on trips and maybe some tax, but maybe not more than me. Baby, no more than me. Yeah. Hey, what? Hey, what? You made me wanna cuff you like the law. You made me wanna work you like the job. I know you a cat, but can you do the dog?
Now we can't find him, and he won't tell us. So, what are the clothing stores you can think? Yeah, I know. No, it's a bunch of bullshit. Oh, but I did win $5 on a
That dip throwing me off. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, you did?
Hey, what? It's worldwide. Salute.
Come on, let me get drippy. Let me get
I got it.
tester, man. How the girls looking at this? Looking at. Hello. The girls look good.
I slide for my dog. I ride for my. I slide for my dog. I ride for my. Stay scheming.
Wait, do I do VIP clothes or free
Trying
clothes?
to get him. Though. Stay scheming. Yeah. Just trying to get him.
Yeah. What is it?
Look. Damn. Life's so short. Fuck it. I don't want to go to court. Fuck it. Got up ready for the lawyer though. Fuck it. I'm on the ground for the money. I'm in the bucket. Paid $200 for it. You even got me paranoid.
I be Santa? So I celebrate Christmas?
Oh, I got cheese out in California. I slide on my. We're gonna pick as if I already know, bro. Yeah.
Which one is the clothing for the cops? Oh, you gotta put the clothing on, man.
I'm telling you, Olivia Miles is the best pick, bro. I'm telling you, dog.
Look out there, MP.
She is literally Chelsea Gray with a better handle.
Where you at? Are you on mask? Yes, I'm on mask.
Better finishing, and she's quicker, got more wiggle. Like back when winning Reach, it was for a weapon. Nowadays, niggas reach just to sell their records. Together, they blowing years in the Polo Lounge. Nah, roll around. Might look light, but we heavy though. You think Drake could pull some shit like that? You never know. You ain't got any meetings in the Polo Lounge. Roll around. Damn, bro. It's more attractive when you hold it down. To 150 M's. Kobe mine, I hate it, had to be him. If you want with me shooting in the gym, if you want with me shooting in television, and I said, fuck it, I'm saying hoes in my budget. Wasn't like in public and fucking outside in public. But late till the butterflies will love it. We really just out here thugging. I'm just hitting my pinnacle. You and pussy identical. You like the fucking finish line. We can't wait to run into you. But let me get my mind off that. Young rich mug again. Mind off rap with my. I slide for my style. I ride for my. I slide for my style. Stay scheming. Coop to that ghost dog. I want him on Paulie. Watch the body tilt when he hit the head.
Really played well against Charlotte in his last game. Graham against Maxey. Outside Aubrey. To the middle.
Okay, all right then. I got ready.
See 30.
How is that?
MP looking around.
Chester, what the fuck? Shut up. This is part of the job. Come on.
Diggers trying to get at me. I'll run for my stairs. Bro, they got Maisha Hans Allen too. Oh my goodness. Like, what are the Fever on, bro? They got everything. They literally have everything. They're the most balanced team in the fucking WNBA. Yeah, these bowling years in a polo line. Might look light, but we heavy though. You think Drake could pull some shit like that? You never know.
Vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, he gives up the most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Takes a 13-footer. That's good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. How do I get it out?
See him beat this many.
Pirtle with a screen on Maxey. Graham, the pass to Pirtle.
I don't know nobody else is doing this. Money started to drop. Hit the floor. I didn't want to know you since I hit the top. Hey, this a rolling, not a stop. Why shit don't never stop? This the floor that got the block hot. Yeah, I mean my respect. Yeah, I just took it left like I'm ambidextrous. Hey, I travel through running with the yell step. Got a sneaker deal and name, break a sweat. Catch me cause I'm gone. Alright, I'm gone. I'm ghosting 6's 23 like Scotty Barnes. Rolling in the pack. So enough for that. See, they ain't getting it because they scared it right.
Outside Aubrey.
Hey, it's locked.
I myself take a look. Hey, I'm a boss hitter. I'm a hard hitter. Yeah, I'm light skinned, but I'm still a dark.
Who are these guys right here?
Pirtle with some nice D. You know, Tim,
I'm an unforgiving wild ass.
Yeah, my name's John Bobby. My name's John Bobby.
I don't trust him to make that pass, I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, what are we doing today? Welcome to the Los Angeles.
My head is spinning from smoking the chicken. The bass is kicking. My head is spinning from smoking the chicken. The bass is. My head is spinning from smoking the chicken. Now to stop. What shit don't never stop. My head is spinning from smoking the chicken. The bass is kicking. My head is spinning from smoking the chicken. It's that flow they got the block high. If you took the business since and ran it for me, I let Ali take the aisle, told him brand it for me. I beat 2 million up popping that standing for me. Like I went blind, dog, you gotta hand it to me. Prayed, then I prayed again. Had a moment, but it came and went. You don't wanna play with him. Tell me morning, you like 8 a.m. Picky ring until I get a wedding ring. But my brothers told them they don't anything. Ain't even know it's king, son. Fuck, man.
He did. All of them did.
Either hand is a fuck. I miss both of them bitches. Help, help.
Oh my God, the phone's fucking annoying as shit. Hey, this is locked.
But I'm resilient, for real.
If you want it, all you gotta do is ask.
I went ahead. I went.
Now it's too late now. Everybody.
Okay. So we gotta stop walking around with a damn kid in here. Yes. I'm at the burger shop. Yeah. No. I don't pay very well. What? Yo, look. What the fuck you just say to me? What the hell?
It's that flow that got the block hot. She got super hot.
Bro.
Fuck.
You know. All right, look. My name's Don. Come on, man.
Pass to Maxey. Screen by Embiid. Plenty of contact on that shot.
Guys, come on! Get in the car, man. Get in the car. God damn! Yeah, give me a job. Give me a job. Bro, what the fuck was that in his server? Hey, hello.
She definitely did. She's actually insane. I wouldn't even know. Yeah. These are the ones with colored hair, you know, they're not super happy. This is the piece, by the way.
What's your ID? My ID? Yeah, big ID. B5 ID. My ID is 80. 80. I know.
Okay, story.
80.
Did you hear how he said story? This is Canadian. All right. Yeah, I'm good. Story for you. You got a bag of milk there, bud.
What's your name, sir? Guys, shut up! God damn! My name's John Bobby. John Bobby.
John Bobby.
Yes. John Bobby. I'm from Portugal.
Can I talk?
Yes. What is it?
All right, welcome to game unit. You guys are all on special assignment on the commission.
For an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at New York, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5. I think for Toronto, they're making some...
It's draft day. It's draft day. This is one of my favorite nights because dreams come true. This is the best part. I cannot wait to see these draft youth go fifth, of course. Of course. I live for it. Okay, who are you looking forward to? Ooh, that's a long list. All of them? But you know the girls are going to come correct. Flaje Johnson, I can't wait to see the fit she's about to pull off. Raven Johnson, Amy Flood. This draft class, they step every
They
time.
really do.
Every
And we got
time.
some sneak peeks on social media of just some hairstyles, some outfits. You had Flage's pre-draft party
We had a
last
time.
night.
We had a time.
She had fits during that party too.
Flyers had fits all week. I mean, media day, it didn't matter. She's coming, correct. I mean, it's draft day. That's what you do. This is the moment they all dreamed of. And the moment feels so big. The emotions in the room right now. Oh my gosh, I can't wait.
Okay, before we get any further, we have to talk about this look. I mean, you guys see her shining. She is shining. Tell us all about it. And the purse too, the tabby.
So yes, we have a messy dress styled by Amadi. It's brown. I'm giving pistachio. I got the green heel as well.
Oh, so cute.
Got to. And then the patty purse from Coach. It goes so well. Look at that. You got credit. Come on.
Okay, well,
give us a
to
detail.
ask.
No, just kidding. Like, please.
Okay, well, this is a custom piece from Round 21 and the designer Natalie Seppi. It's given WNBA all the teams, but also just some fun.
Damn, I can't hit a shot, bro.
Okay.
The green is everything.
Bro, he is fucking, oh my goodness, bro.
Green for money. I know that's
Where have you been? I love it. Jackie, I mean, you're 30. This feels so big coming into this year. How are we feeling? How are you feeling?
Feeling great. I mean, obviously, off season was longer than usual as far as how everybody felt, but we felt it flew by, and now just that these players are going to be in training camp on Sunday, and then the first Saturday the 25th, and then literally the season tipping on May 8th. So feeling so great. Big responsibility to be the only women's professional sports league to get to year 30.
Yes.
But no, so excited.
Talk about these athletes. This draft class had so much star power. How excited are you to see them on a WNBA court?
I spent some time with them last night and then this morning over at the Empire State Building, and then just all the walls decked out, and they're going to bring it. They're going to bring confidence. They're going to bring the fans already. I mean, personalities the size of, they aren't starting here. And, so they're really going to bring it. I'm really excited. This is
Louisville hush money from my young gunners. Quick casino, I take the casino. Bro, oh my god.
Or anything that you shared now stepping into this league?
Yeah, I gave them a little history of the league, because remember, they're like 21, 22 years old, so a little history of the league, why we are where we are, the momentum, that I really do believe. I told their parents this at the parent brunch this morning, that their daughters, I think, are joining me with the best time in our 30-year history. So, and it's not just the money thing, it's everything that's going on, the attention, the momentum, the brands that are supporting them, the fans that are supporting them. It's just like a kind of a multi-dimensional great time to be joining.
Mm-hmm. I know the draftees might be a little nervous tonight because it's so nerve-wracking to hear your name called. Do you get nervous when you go up there?
No. I mean, I'm a little bit older and more wise, I'll call it. Maybe not. No, I don't get nervous. But if there's like a trade or a complex trade or something, and I got to go up and read the trade, then it's like, I'm going to make sure I get the trade right, because that's what's literally, I mean, this is live, you know?
Yeah.
Live from New York City. No, a little jitters more about excitement, because the one thing, this is my favorite time of year, because the one thing about this time of year is you're making the dreams come true of these players who have been... day and night for some of them, probably since they were 4 years old. For this moment to have their names called. I mean, I get chills just thinking of it. To have their name called to be a professional athlete, like it's such a small percentage of the population that ever gets to be a professional athlete. And all 15 of these are going to be professional athletes tonight, and more. But the 15 we invited here.
I know, it's going to be so special. I cannot wait for this season. What are some things that you are expecting to see this season?
Well, having 2 new expansion teams.
We're so excited about that.
After the Valkyries set the standard, having 2 new teams this year, just their, with Portland and Toronto, and just trying to grow the league and getting scale in the league. Because when we were only 12 teams, that was great, but like to go to 18 teams,
it's a big deal.
Scale, and companies are noticing, and our viewership's going up. That's because you have more fans in more cities and more fan bases.
So it all fits together. So, but I'm really looking forward to. I mean, there's so many teams that are going to compete for that. She's going back home to LA, where she started her career. So many great stories, right? Really great stories. So I'm really excited.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time, Kathy. You look great.
Thank you.
Always great to see you.
Happy you're 30.
Yes, you're 30.
Let's get it. Let's go.
Thank you. So exciting. I love talking to Kathy because it really puts in perspective of like how far we've come in 30 years, even having a commissioner in the first place.
Absolutely.
But we've just grown so much in the league.
We have. And year 30, I cannot say that enough. 3 decades of greatness. And the thing that I love about draft is the fact that it's past, it's present, it's current. It's literally all of these legends and also generational talent in one room. The star power is phenomenal, but just to see all those generations come together to celebrate such a great night, it's certainly special to be a part of.
I mean, I don't know about you, but my 30th birthday was a big deal.
We went all out. You gotta go up.
You gotta go up. So that's what I feel like this whole season is going to be the WNBA's 30th.
This season is a party.
I love it. Okay, let's talk about some of these draftees that are going to be coming down the carpet, getting drafted in just a few hours.
Okay.
We don't know who the #1 pick is at all. That's kind of the tricky part. But it makes it really fun, too.
And you know what? The thing that I love about this, we haven't had a draft in a minute that, you know, we knew the clear-cut #1 overall pick. There's no clear-cut answer, and a lot of people have been speculating.
I know.
It's going to be this player, that player. I think that's the beauty of it, but it speaks to the depth of the talent that we have this season that we've seen in March Madness, the regular season, since their freshman year to senior year. This talent is deep, and it could go either way depending on need.
I know. Does that get you excited that there's #1? Okay,
yeah,
I'm a little anxious.
I'm on the edge of my seat because we knew last year. Paige Beckers,
the year before that,
yeah, Ryan Howard. We knew, but this year it feels different. The anticipation is insane.
And we're talking about the Toronto Tempo. Kathy just talked about it. The Portland Fire. Being able to be the first player drafted ever in the expansion draft, that also gets me excited because in free agency, Toronto, they have been moving some things around. Portland, too. Valkyrie's signing big names. I feel like we haven't seen that from expansion teams in a really long time where they're able to get this veteran talent.
Yeah, you also have a franchise player that you can really pour into the marketing. We saw how the Golden State Valkyries did it. They did it big. That is the blueprint now coming in. And to see different stars come in and, you know, the organization buy into that player, I can't wait. All right, y'all. We got a heavy hitter. We got a heavy hitter. Come on, sis. Come on, purple.
Oh, my God. Wait, this color?
So good. Oh, my God.
Brittany, Elena,
please.
You look great. Tell us about the fit.
Okay, so the outfit, this is fried rice. Yes, fried rice. The jewelry, you have a bunch of different, like, women-owned, black-owned designers for jewelry. The shoes are from Zara.
Period.
The purse. Check my page out for the rest of the details.
Okay, come on.
You know, a little plug, little plug. Yes, Brittany Elena. Thank you very much.
Girl, you look so good. The eyeshadow, I was just going to say, the braids with the details.
Shout out to them.
Yes.
Listen.
Oh, come on.
Yes, the details of, yes. So
even like the
did
print.
That. Shout out to the W because they took care of us. And then shout out to Tia for my makeup. Fancy on the lip.
Oh my gosh, sis. And then like the perfect color against the orange as well.
It pops. You see it? You see it. It's popping.
Play. Okay, it's draft day. How are you feeling? You're an OG in this space. As a content creator, a storyteller of this game, these women look up to you and they pour so much into you. You pour so much into them. Girl, how are you feeling to see their dreams come true tonight?
So every year has definitely been a blessing to be able to be here. I'm so excited for all the athletes and just all their hard work. I'm even more especially excited for this draft class because, you know, I've seen just names mentioned, Kiki Rice, Gabriella, like, since we got All-American and even Night at RBOs, and then we had that Lauren Best, when I did a Snapchat event, like, just being ready for them, and kind of, there's like so many of the athletes, Jordan Johnson, be, like, she's such a Buckets fan. I'm really excited just to be able to be here. Use our platform to uplift them, to motivate them, to, you know, they already have the notoriety, but if I can be here to give a little bit more, talk about it a little bit more. Yeah, if you didn't know, you gonna know from me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because they need to highlight from every single angle. So I'm very, very good. I have chills just honestly just thinking about it. Every time we bring it up, we name it chills. We name everyone chills. This track stuff is facts. Like, the talent is crazy. The talent, the basketball side, because I know you were through it all a basketball fan. So tell me about that. Being a basketball fan, we're like five. You know what I'm saying? I've been loving here. We're loving here. I'm a 6'4" athlete, but basketball has always just been something that just kept me wanting to play. I still play. You know, whenever I'm not in a bubble wrap, being a no, man, I just, you know, being a basketball fan, it just takes so much talent. It takes so much hard work. And it just shows with these athletes, like, how putting in hard work, doing where it can get you. So, and it's just dope. Like, if you're, what's the slogan? If you're just now watching women's basketball, you're going to know about it. You're like, but come on, ain't never too late. Come on inside. This guy's better. No, but year 30 is something special. We were just talking about it. To celebrate 3 decades, I don't know about that. We're just going to go there and money. We're going to talk about that all night long. Because it's all about the money. Yeah, exactly. So for this decade, you know, they leveled up a little bit. And I'm excited. I already have what they tuned for the real idea I have once these rookies get drafted.
Come on, bro.
No, but it's just gonna be different. It's gonna be different. I think that this new class is also going to motivate the, you know, the OGs a little bit to play games. Yeah, you know they don't. They do put in hard work, but it goes both ways. The basketball game is different.
Whoa. All that foundation she wearing, she thinks she QC. And she could link you with me. You must be Coach K because you ain't P. Our last name, 2 sticks in my hand like I'm playing a Wii. G-Block, baby, respect you for free. We live. G-Block, baby. You can see that I fractured my toe. But in October, I'm so OVO. Fuck. This shit about to go.
For the Philadelphia 76ers. Solid production they scoring and rebounding. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
And I'm cheering on from a distance.
This is the worst type of snatch it out the crib, then push you in. I heard, baby, please, make you nervous, stop reaching for your purse. Bought when he cut up, bought that was dumb as fuck. And then I got head spun, I be in the stomach, X and Y until I'm done fucking running up. Nah, she's had enough of it.
I think it's so infectious, right? I love it. So this is like literally the space, all the content creators here. It's just like my favorite part because we don't get to all be like WNBA media all together, except for the draft, maybe All-Star, maybe the.
Oh my God, dog! They make everything, bro.
It's a reunion. Everything is so good, but. We are so excited. I see some yeah, they're in the building for sure. And the girls look good, y'all. Good. I can't wait for y'all to blow the game cups are in the building, y'all. Oh my gosh, they look so good. Wow, I just got hyped. I know. The reason I get so emotional on this day is because just covering these girls since their freshman year. I work for the NCAA. Yeah, it's to see the evolution, who they have been, not just as a player, but as a person. And they is a combination of everything they poured into the game. When we talk about the quick turnaround, like we were just at these players were playing at the highest level, trying to get a championship. I know you've been covering them all season, but like, talk about that whiplash that these college players are
just going to, if you wrap it, training camp very soon, it happens to die. That's a good way to put it, whiplash. Playing a game Monday, and then, you know, having a few days to rest, but it's like one thing.
Bro, this motherfucker's making everything, bro. What the hell?
The girls are taking over. I love that for them. But it's just, I was listening to Charlie Fletcher Walker, and she said, yes, it is tiring, but you have to stay present and be in the moment because how many times do you get this opportunity? I love that for them. But yes, it is a quick turnaround, but you just gotta embrace it, you know? You're going to step into the next chapter of your life. Come on. This is something. They're stepping down this orange carpet right. Yes, they are. The Gamecocks look good. They look covered. Like, okay, we can't. They're coming for sure. They get the flicks off. That's of course. Yeah, and we also have some fan questions that you guys submitted, and we're going to be reading them.
That's so stiff, naughty bitch boys.
Thank you for submitting those because they're some really good. That shimmer is everything. Really money green. No, this is fun. This is so much fun. But yes, we have some fan questions on deck. So we got y'all. We're going to ask your favorites, everything and more.
Ah, fuck.
Some fun questions for them as well. I can't wait to get the vibes, the emotions, the fit check. Oh, yeah. All down for you. All in. Okay, I have some fun questions for you. While we're here. Okay, we're talking about the college season. Yes. Who is someone that we're maybe sleeping on? Ooh. That could be from the draft class or even just as we're looking forward to next college season. Yeah, in this draft class, I really love the skill set of Marcus Flores.
The shot.
A lot of people talk about her. Yes, we just saw her go off for a
Yeah.
career high 33
Heart just turned purple.
to get her team to an Elite 8. She's a bucket. I love her skill set.
Photograph Sandy had me on my
She
Urkel.
can work inside and out, man. It is so special.
God, bro, this dude is.
So, she's one of my unsung heroes. I also feel like Gabriella Hodges. I've heard a comparison of her to Sonia Citron. Ooh, I like that. Unsung heroes, do it all type of player. I think whoever she is, whoever gets her on her team, that's a steal in this draft class. It really is, and like an immediate impact too, because we talk about that all the time of who's going to take them maybe a little bit to get used to where they're going and getting their feet in.
You gotta have the link before you order these. We just got nobody for this motherfucker, bro.
Last minute, I was on vacation. I was like, I need an outfit. He said, I got you.
What is last minute? What we talking?
Less than 12 hours.
Oh, yeah. You're trying to look at the shoes. Yeah, talk about the pop of color. We did it.
I did say I wasn't going to wear big chains, so I need to be loud somewhere. I got to make my statement. They look great. I feel good. I look good. It's my first draft, so I'm just happy to be here.
We were talking about that. This is your first draft, and you're getting a full experience. How does it feel to be here?
It feels great. Little Erica is super happy right now. I definitely feel fulfilled. I'm just happy to be here and highlight you girls because they are amazing. Yeah, we in a great time right now.
Oh my God, bro.
I know we're going to talk about the draft class, but you just mentioned that little girl. Like, what would you tell her knowing where you're standing at today?
I'll tell her you made it. Even though my name is not being called today, I would just say that you made it. You're in a room full of people that you never thought you'd be around. So I'm just happy to be here, man.
I love it. We can pretend. The number one pick is Erica Wheeler. How excited are you personally for the next WNBA season? New venue, new location. How you feeling?
I feel good about it. I think there's a lot of money out there. I think a lot of you got a lot of things to prove to say, hey, I earned this money and you deserve it. So I think this year is going to be a year where everybody plays hard. From the top to bottom. I don't think it's going to be a team that's not that good. Everybody's going to be good because I think everybody has something to prove.
I should have fouled him, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Negative thoughts don't even mention my inner matrix.
Have fun with it because it go by fast. It go by fast because I'm in year 12 undrafted. It go by
There we go. Come
on. Have fun with it.
Come on, man.
Just tell them, just be a sponge. Find a vet.
I'm not focusing on my shot. I'm just shooting it, bro.
Starting all over. You're a freshman college.
Yeah, Canada sitting when I die. I have to fly in and do your fake cry. It's like, I don't know, bro. He hasn't missed a shot.
Who was your vet when you were coming in?
I got a training camp in Atlanta. It was Andrew McCarthy. And that was some good and bad stuff, but I wouldn't change it for nothing in the world. I love Andrew. If it wasn't for Andrew, I probably wouldn't have made that team. So he deserved to kick some balls in his hands for me to go get it. But that was cool. But more important, she always inspired me to, always work hard and don't take a day off because it can be going at any moment. And I still take that with me to this day.
That's such a good bet. I'm in the A, so gotta put on clothes to make sure. I love that. You're 30. We got 3 decades of the WNBA. What about you? 30. Hello?
What about you, Mike? Listen, go back for the blueprint. Like, you didn't walk on stage, you're still here. I tell people all the time, like, all of us are talented. Like, you have to bring something that's different. And for me, I'm a leader. I lead by example. I show up. I have the hidden agendas. And that's really it.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Luigi. Good luck this year. Thank you for you. Oh, my. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. I mean, the legs are giving. It always is. You got to get into the fit. Walk us through it.
Style by Kylie. No, but I really just wanted to go for, kind of like street or business style. I feel like this style is really popping. I feel like it fits me.
Details, the gloves, the purse, the socks.
I just thought the socks really just did.
He found them.
It goes together. Okay, you've also been the queen of content so far. Tell us all about this and can we expect more even through your rookie season?
Yeah, so I've always had the personality, but once I blocked in, it caused me to kind of focus on other things. So my face has been basketball content kind of since I've been in college, but my personality is definitely content worthy. So, I'm an adult now, I gotta worry about so now I can just have fun and live life. Like, I can really show my personality. Oh my God. I don't have to filter anything and just live life.
You've been living your best life in New York for the first time, I saw. You've been living your best life. What's the most, fun thing you've done so far, you've seen, especially with these girls alongside of you?
Okay, I haven't done it yet, but it's on my agenda, Tuesday morning, so tomorrow morning. There's been these famous fruit dessert pastries on TikTok. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about.
No, but that sounds amazing.
Yes, there's a shop here called can I say the shop?
Yeah.
Oh, Salt Sweet. I don't even know the shop, so I don't know why I asked can I say it. But yes, I will be going there to try it, and definitely will be dropping some content on that.
Okay, I'm a lookout, y'all.
Yes,
Let's get to follow. Okay, this is a night where dreams come true, and it's such a pinch me moment, even for us to be here. But what is going through your mind right now?
Yeah, obviously, a lot of anticipation, a lot of nerves, but, I feel like my path is already written. I've structured the process. I've controlled what I can control, so now whatever happens, I know it's meant for me, and I'm just going to take it all in.
You were able to come over to Ole Miss and make statements to the skill set was...
Andre Drummond is checked in for Joel Embiid. George comes in for Barlow, and it's Edgecombe in for Grimes.
What up with y'all? What's good? What up, what up? What up, what up? There you go. Oh, you eating? Joel's in the chat. The people are waiting for you. They said you the people's princess. Here. Hell yeah. There you go. Yeah, hey. Are you excited about tonight? Look, Coach got you. Coach got you. Yeah.
Did you pick it up?
No. They did, but he lost. Because they always giving out rockets in the whole night while you see what's going on. Boxing, bro. Hell yeah. Even they said all these kids so yeah, look how they looking out. Oh, that's a baddie. That's a baddie. That is a baddie.
Bro, what the fuck you doing, Scotty? I ain't even call for the ball.
Okay, you want to tell us about it? Or you want to, or everybody oh my God. Okay, wait. Talk to us. White and black. Dress. Okay. It's different. It's gonna be one for the book, huh? I'm already on.
Why the fuck was I guarding him?
I didn't see it coming together. Now it's gonna be good. I mean, I saw your stuff. Your stuff yesterday. I was like, huh, look at her hair. It's really that's info right there. Okay, and they doing it all for you. You are my hair info. Ooh, y'all heard that fact? They got my hair that. It's me. I'm the one. I was one of the two. Come on. It's like, oh, okay. Wow, he's picking me up. Yeah. I don't know. It was okay though. But I felt like we knew each other or something. And I appreciate that. Hell yeah. We definitely getting out, bro. Hey, you got them to look good. You look like money. You got a lot of people around you. Alright, so what we doing tonight, though? Don't tell people. Just tell people. Alright. We gonna get outside. You really turning up like this? Like, you only get drafted once. That's what I'm saying. You supposed to be on your forehead tonight. So let's go on our forehead tonight.
Season ticket holder.
We're going to be on our forehead tonight. Alright, just take me. Alright, I got it. Alright, let's go. Hey, man, we appreciate you letting us come in here and, you know, oh, okay, that's who got this thing up. What's happening with y'all? Alright, hey, you like your bag up? Okay. It's all right. It's so girly. It's nice, so steady, too. It's always good. It's always good. Hey, Doug in the chat for AG, bro. Hey, Doug in the chat for AG. Alright, we excited for you, bro. We excited for you, bro, but hey, folks, we're gonna get outside tonight. Believe it.
Shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
To the middle. Here's Mamukelashvili. And he throws it down with one hand. Oh, come on, BA. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy. Well, they got to do a much better job in help.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone.
So it is official. The Indiana Fever have signed Maisha Allen, and I cannot stress this enough. This is not a terrible signing.
My God,
this is not a terrible signing. No matter what anyone wants to tell you, this is not a terrible signing. And the reason why people are going to tell you it's a terrible signing.
Have multiple gas on there. Oh, okay. Well, pause right there. We have another one. Another draftee. Yes, ma'am. Come on. This woman. Oh my God. Walk us through the thing. Oh, this is
This was a motivation. I was motivated by how Camila dressed out for her draft day. And I had to go look for the same person that did her outfit.
And thank you for joining us as with 2 quarters in the books.
I love the tie, I love the layers, I love the shoes. You are standing on business. In the you as well. I love your hair. Okay, you were able to play 2 seasons in the NCAA, and here you are. You just picked up a basketball not too long ago as a volleyball girl. Knowing that girl who first picked up a ball, like, what goes through your mind now standing here in this moment?
I'm so proud of myself. So grateful to everybody that made this come true. I'm so grateful to my coaches and teammates that helped me get here. And honestly, I feel like you just gotta believe in yourself, believe in the process, and yeah.
Oh my God, we believe in you, we believe in ourselves. How cool is it to be able to walk this on soccer with your teammates?
I mean, it was amazing. I mean, I never thought of being here today, and it was amazing seeing myself out here. My teammates, everybody else, I feel like it's really me and it's really myself, and like I look good.
You look real good. This game color, yes ma'am. Yes, it's giving Gamecock. Speaking of South Carolina, what were you able to take from your last season playing underneath John Staley?
Well, I was able to learn a lot of lessons. In fact, the one that I learned the most, or some of them that I learned the most was maybe that John used to tell me almost every day when she sees that I was going through something, she was going to be like, you are always going to get better, and the situation is always going to get better, so you can't think about giving up as an option. You're always going to want to think about keep going, like keep pushing forward.
The GOAT. I love it. You can take that with you for the W, all for life. I'm going to take that as well.
Oh my God, he just.
Thank you. You look good. Luck. Yes, you do. Enjoy yourself tonight. Oh my God. The hair, the smile. This color is also like so in right now. Yes. Everybody is doing this color. It looks really good against the orange. How wild is it that she just started playing basketball in 2020? And like as in 6 years ago, 2020. And she's so good as an inferior player. I love the fact that she was saying like, I can't believe that I'm here in this moment. But if you believe in yourself, the sky is the limit. Like, she played volleyball before this, and then she was noticed or played on national team as well, overseas, had that international experience. For her to step in immediately to make an impact. Immediately. 2 years in the NCAA, last year underneath Don Staley. Wow. She is pro ready. Wow. And to be at draft night. Like, I feel like we talk about whiplash. Yeah. From picking up a basketball to being at draft night, that is a... It's so special to be able to hear from her, hear her stories. And I know we're going to hear more about it throughout the season too. But I think she's somebody who could come on a roster and make an immediate impact. So I'm so excited, very excited. And to do this alongside with teammates as well, we have Warren Wright. But to do this alongside your teammates, it could be a nerve-wracking night. But to have someone to go through this moment with you is so special. And it's a testament to what this team has been able to do. You mentioned whiplash. They played it for championship games. Oh, but for South Carolina, that's a normal team. Yo, get in here, girl, because we got to talk about this. The glove, wonderful, the hair. Girl, everything. Please walk us through the entire fit.
Oh my God.
Oh, we got from Bondi. And two from Kristen. Oh, okay. Take a little bit, really. Do it again. Yes! That's so good. In this group with that hair, I love it. I was trying to get like the little old Hollywood. That's exactly right. Old Hollywood glam. Different. Accomplished. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. How are you feeling? This is your draft day. You're in New York City. The lights are bright. What's going through your head? I feel so blessed. I'm extremely happy to be here. I mean, Autumn's been watching me since, you know, I was at
Oh my God, can you move?
her here and seeing all my teammates and everybody else. I'm just happy to go. Don't make me I was literally just saying that to see who y'all have been and evolved into from freshman year to senior year, if you could talk to that little girl coming in, what would you tell her now standing in this moment? To stay strong. I mean, anything can happen. Believe in your dreams. Keep trusting the process. Don't let anybody tell you who you are. Be yourself and walk in your confidence.
Oh my God, bro. But has he missed a shot, bro? He missed one. Like, what the hell?
Game together, to battle together, to now walk the orange carpet and get drafted together. What's that experience been like? I mean, it's been surreal. I mean, we didn't think we were going to work out wrestling against together, so just to be here together at the same time, it means a lot. We talked about it the whole year, so I'm just excited to be here.
Did you guys get dressed together? Did you guys send each other's outfits beforehand?
Yeah, we gave a little idea of what we were giving. We were on FaceTime. That's what we did. We didn't have much time. We were at the Breakfast Club this morning. So
I'm out here on the road. You hear my voice.
Oh my God.
I still get the shit off, though.
Thank you so much for stopping by. Good luck tonight. So proud of you.
Look, the money speaking for itself. I call it towards the tail. From a bit that work at corporate sales. Right here. You a bitch. On everything, you a bitch.
You are not about that. You come on the jet too. Come on, no. I mean, y'all know it's good. We gotta stop y'all. We gotta talk about this. Talk about something, KJ. Tell me, what's the color? This color is so in right now. Yeah, let me see the eyes. How are you feeling, Sarah? It's such a big night, stepping into this moment. What's the emotions going through right now? I'm really excited, especially have my teammates here, you know, AZ sitting there. Everyone looks so beautiful. Look at Cody. Everyone looks so good.
especially, you always wear jerseys, so to see everybody
Yes. This is not a jersey. This is not. You walk up to the fit because the details. I can tell you. Wait, come up closer. Give him a spotlight. Give him a spotlight.
My stylist Keisha showed me. Shout out Keisha. For not 211, but I know he's born in the UK. He's
Bro, what are you doing?
Somebody who's Nigerian as well. So yeah, really cute. I love this color.
I literally pump fake this shit.
Oh yeah. We love culture. We love culture. So your time at UConn, you were able to spend 1 year under Gino Auriemma. What's something that you have taken from that season that now you can translate into the pros?
Yeah, definitely learned how to become a team player. Obviously, my first 2 years, it was one-on-one. Sarah carried the team. Now I know how to play against with 5 other stars on the floor.
Good point. Yeah. What are you most looking forward to in the WNBA?
Just the growth and being able to be present and actually live in it and through it. I think it's definitely different times, especially with the CBA and how hard the players have worked to achieve the things we have right now. So just to say, like, hey, I was in and I was present for it. Like,
Why the fuck am I guarding Joel Embiid? Who is doing that?
Congratulations on a great career. To see your journey from start to finish. You're still writing your story, girl. Yeah, enjoy it. Enjoy. Thank you so much. Oh, I love it. Thank you. They thought they could just have some. We had to stop her. She's coming up next. I'm telling you, the draft classes to come too. Man, it's really cool to see everyone support. Yeah, I mean, it's a big deal. Just like in a championship game. It's so special.
It is. And you know that UConn standard. I love that you touched on with, the advice because they breed pros. You know that. And they are so ready by the time they get to the WNBA. And we've seen it across the league.
So many Huskies, and also just everyone you have in your arsenal to ask advice to and be a sponge and ask questions. You can go down the list. Brianna Stewart, Nafisa Collier. You can go to anyone and everyone. You can go to anyone and everyone for this squad.
Bro, he's fast as fuck, bro.
For UConn to go to.
We're going to go back to the draft board because I was in the middle of a question and then these beautiful outfits just came in bombarded. I was talking about how many picks Washington Mystics have in the first round. 4, 9, and 11. What do you think about that? As they are starting to build based off of their youth, we were just here last year with their 3 draft picks. Kiki, Georgia Amor, Sonia Citron. What does that stick out to you when you see that draft board?
And one.
That they are trying to build around you. Yeah. And it's kind of scary when you think about it. This team could very much be a championship team. In about 4 years, I would say. I would see it in the near future if this team can stick together, produce youth and just young talent to come forward. Oh my gosh. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Wait. Oh, Maiden. Please stop it right now. The bomb. The bomb. The bomb. Bomb it. Bars are out. So I'll partner with Coach. We're trying to go for this elegant, rich, classy look. I feel like I'm getting complimentary. Let's go press everything about it. It's maybe that will come here. It's a presidential. You're a grown woman. If y'all need in the White House, hey, and we're in this exaggerate. No, for real. We were just talking to 2 of your South Carolina teammates. So how great has that been to be able to experience all of this with them?
Fuck.
One of them are my best friends. Yeah, so you see her game. Good to be at the draft with a phenomenal woman.
I reached heights Dwight Howard couldn't reach. Prince Akeem, they throw flowers at my feet. I can go out on this beat.
You just mentioned your best friend, Tanaya Laxton.
This is my mentor.
With her. Would y'all ever imagine this moment?
Oh, what are you doing?
High school days, you met each other. What was it, Hawaii? No, we met in Las Vegas. Just in Hawaii. So, wow. It's crazy. Just doing it together. Would y'all ever imagine? No, we never thought about being at a draft together. We never thought about things like that. I think we just let God do his thing, and I think, we're realizing, like, we're talking today, like, we don't get everything together. College, high school, AU, now the draft, I just crazy. Wow. Oh, get your best friend like that. I love it. Like that.
That is so special. Okay, is this a preview of how you're going to be shutting down tunnel pits? Are you looking forward to that?
Oh, no, I'm going to oh, y'all want to the state. Like, it's going to be basketball shape, so that's what we're going for.
Oh, I am not ready. Y'all not ready for Raven. In the winning translate, we are looking at a winner, y'all. And I love that John Staley said, you know, 95% of the chance that we are Raven Johnson team, we're winning. You can count on how many games, like how many losses you have in your career. Not a lot of people can say that. So what does it take to be a winner like that?
I mean, it takes dedication. It takes, you know, just being unselfish. Sometimes you might not like the situation you're in, but honestly, you got to be a great teammate to others because you can't win a game by yourself. You got to win it with a team, and it takes leadership. Like it takes leadership, and it takes all the words in the dictionary. Yeah.
Well, you are winning with the fit.
Yes, ma'am.
You're just a winner through and through. Thank you so much for stopping by. Good luck.
That girl, so good. So proud of you. Enjoy yourself.
Yes, please do.
I love her. Yeah, I told you
Oh,
to set the vibe. So I can't do it with my phone. It doesn't move. I told y'all the game comes out here to step. Raven, Medina, Tanaya, that strong big three.
Oh my gosh.
And everyone was giving something different. There's a story with the fit.
It is a story. I want to start asking that. What is the story you're trying to tell with your outfit? Because even that coach, the coach works with the stars. She is a star.
She is a star.
She's a star.
Oh
so I feel like there's a lot of storytelling that you have to do with your outfit.
It's in the details too. Like I love that they're just glowing in this moment. Everyone looks different. Everyone's bringing their own flair, their own style. But this is just a representation of how they're stepping in their new era.
I know. It's very high glam. Okay, look. This is WNBA 30. We've come through some very interesting outfits throughout the history of the WNBA. Make sure to check out Court Queen for my book because we have some photos of that and the evolution of the draft outfit. But everyone is giving very high glam, and I love that for us because, like you said, this moment feels really big. It feels expensive. There's money being talked about. So everybody's making sure they look expensive.
And I love what Sarah Williams said. She was like, "They're always in jerseys."
Yes, this is my moment to pop out.
Bro, I'm teleporting, bro. Like, what is that?
Giving in more.
We're talking about jersey dresses. There's no jerseys. Oh my God. You guys, we have some players coming.
Yes, we do.
It's written all over our faces that you are going to see me like, I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But this is so fun.
This is so fun. What's been the most exciting part for you, Jordan?
The exciting part is just hearing people talk about their dreams coming true. Like, I have tried to stop myself from crying like 37 times because it's so special. And for us to be a part of even just like a moment when their future is going to be presented to them.
Yeah. You mentioned the experience. Even when I was like, you saw me when I was a freshman. I'm like, yeah, that was not that long ago. Just 4 years and 5 years for some of these players have passed by so fast.
It really flies by.
You've seen them develop into the woman they are today, and that's what it's given.
Oh, speaking of a woman, a grown woman, we are going to get Flavia Johnson up here really quickly.
The girls did not come to play.
I mean, is this the Oscars? The Met?
It is.
This is.
No.
I love it. It's the Met.
It is. Where's the Met? Hello. Where's New York? We are in New York. But New York is like literally fashion. And it's just the perfect city to host the draft. I love that it's here. It feels so big. The bright lights, everything about it. Yeah, please come through. Y'all gotta see
The
this.
shot.
Oh my God. Come on. No crumbs. Are you kidding me?
Yes, ma'am.
Look at you. You feet on 2 fingers.
Oh my God, I just cringed so hard.
First of all, oh my God.
I hate hearing TikTok lingo, bro. That shit is so cringe. Oh my God, that shit is so cringe. What the fuck? I couldn't be with a girl that fucking lived on TikTok. I couldn't. I dead ass couldn't. What? You're seriously still picking touches? Dang, you 25. Fuck is he guarding him, bro? My God, man.
was just very exciting. Ever since I did the cover of Teen Vogue, I was like, I'm really into fashion. Like, I'm really into, you know, exploring and doing different and becoming a different character. So I'm very excited, man. It's some of it's going to be a movie.
Oh my goodness. You mentioned a different character. How would you put a title to this era you're about to step into? That's so good.
You know, just very, I don't know, it's giving Big 4, but it's giving like mature 4.
Oh, mature 4. Okay, I love it. Patent it. We're not ready for mature 4. Mature 4. Can you just give us some time to breathe, please, for a second?
No, I gotta stay on the neck.
Oh, dang. No, it's fine. It's fine. Incredible. Okay, we talking about Big 4. We also know that you had a pre-draft party last night. You already started celebrating. Tell us about that.
It was amazing. We had a time last night. I'm not gonna lie. It was so fun. It was so. Thank you to everybody who came out and supported. We had so much fun. Overtime through the party. Shout out Overtime. Shout out Elf. Everybody who was involved. All my partners. It was so fun. My whole family basically came.
Yeah.
It's so fun. And you're so iconic. Everything you do, everything you promote, the way you do it, and you do. So let's talk about, whoa. To drop that on your drag day, how would you define that moment and what it meant?
Oh, it means so much to me. It means so much to me. Just the fact that I can do both and show people I can do both on my drag night. You know, they're probably going to get dressed and my song, Whoa, is going to play. So make sure y'all go check it out. Oh, that is next level.
Oh my God, why y'all shooting?
But you've inspired so many young girls to say, like, hey, this is possible. And the collegiate game, now taking it to the W. Truly, everything you said you were going to do, you did.
And that's my whole goal. That's still my whole goal. If a young girl could look at me, and maybe it's not right, maybe they want to do 2 other things with their life. Like, they didn't put herself in the box. Like, they didn't let the team, you know, fuel her for what she wanted to do. She did it, so can I. And if I do that, then my job is done here.
Still stepping like Omega Side 5 for mine. I'll be doing life.
Yes. You're doing it, and I said, okay, we're doing it.
Antisocial life. The pain that I seen in my mother's eyes, 2009, had me working till it's 2069. Like I really got some other time. I know that sounds crazy to a lazy mind.
Okay. She's so iconic. One of one. I mean, what? I'm like, can you take a break? What's so excited to see and live up to everything. 4-4. You know, she's giving Hannah Montana. You know, I don't feel like we talk about that enough. She's Hannah Montana. She's really a pop star, a rapper.
Fuck, I don't know why I did that.
A basketball player at the end of the day. I remember asking her, like, are you tired? She's like, I do this. I'm built for this. Heard you. And that's how I live life now. That outfit is built for this. No. Velvet black down with the floor like Aubrey. I don't know if you guys really see the train. It's giving. She said front at 6. Met Gala at 6:30.
I mean, wow. On time for everything. She said we can't breathe. She's going to stay on our necks all. I said, no, you can't. You can't. You can't. You cannot allow it. And I respect that. Okay, we have a couple other players, but I really do need to catch my breath because that was stunning. I can. Stunning. Wow. A lot of players have been arriving. We're seeing a mix of colors, a lot of black too, like very chic. When we're talking about just elevated, we're seeing that. But it's been so much fun to see their personalities come through in their clothes.
A lot of timeless looks too.
Yes.
Like, I love timeless when you can look back and be like, oh, I can wear that today.
I can wear that today.
Yeah, no, that's very iconic. And you think about, you mentioned the evolution too of like just coming in as your own, the evolution of style. I love to see that now translate into what it looks like this season, this generation. It's very unique in a sense.
Yeah, I'm also thinking about whoever goes to Chicago, that now there is a first league tunnel fit team that they have put together in Chicago. For sure. Skylar, Rakia.
Heavy hitters.
Heavy hitters. So whoever's going to Chicago, call your stylist now. Make sure to lay out the fit.
The perfect city, too.
It is.
Chicago?
It really is.
Man.
Okay, we have Martha.
Yeah. No, wow. Come on, Power Red.
Oh, like it.
I love it.
So good.
I think it's just for the Spanish. Did you see wow, it looks fire.
Wait, the details. I love the belt, the black.
You want to talk about my purse?
Yes, let's talk about. Did you design that? The date right here. You painted it. Tell me.
I painted this man. Thank you. I mean, it's my introduction to the league. You know, I want to, make sure you know who I am, and I love painting. That's my love language. And so this one is inspired. Everybody can have their own interpretation about my art. I never want to say too much, but I wanted to make sure I had a little bit of orange for the carpet for the league. And then check this out. I got all of them girls signed in it for me.
Oh, that is so special.
It's so sweet.
Thoughtful too.
Oh my goodness.
If you don't know, Marta paints her shoes for a game. Is that transition, or is that tradition going to transition into the W?
Of course. I mean, art is my love. I'm telling you, for my teammates and my coaches, it's always gonna be there. It's always gonna be there.
I love it. Wait to see
It's gonna be so good. Okay, let's talk about this red again. What inspired this look? Why did you choose this firecracker red?
I'm sitting at the top. That's how I know you never seen the top. Sierra Canyon parking lot looking like Magic City parking lot. No, when I walk by, you know you're so winning. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm running out of ops. She's running out of options.
I love the red. Walk us through the fit. What do you have on?
I have one amazing dress. Like, I love red dresses, really. I really like the red color, so for me it's amazing. I saw this dress yesterday and I said like, okay, this is the dress line. So I have this dress amazing that Courtney recommended to me, and that's it.
Power red is the theme right here.
It's everything.
But
And you talked about the red just kind of being for Spain. How is it to put on for your country?
Oh, it's very special. It's very special too that we have such generations coming up for the game. I think the game is growing globally, so to be able to represent the internationals, the league has grown a lot. I think it's like over 20% are internationals nowadays. So just glad to be a part of it.
What does it mean to you to now be in this league? And just as a 19-year-old coming in, how do you think that's going to translate in the W from that international experience?
It's a little bit tough, but for me it's not so difficult because since I was like only 15 years old, I was playing against professional players. So for me, like I know I need to take responsibility.
Oh, that's our fam.
I need to keep fighting, but I know that's not going to be difficult because it is what I do in Valencia right now, playing against professional basketball players, so it is what it is.
Well, you guys look amazing.
Look me in the eye, Junior.
Enjoy it.
I'm trying to find.
I love the red moment. I love the red. We have a UCLA, a national champion coming up. Girl, you look so good. My goodness, the inspiration behind leather, that's everything. Yeah, glittering, and I feel like I kind of like to keep it to my personality, and I feel like that's really good. You have to have the legs fit. Oh, so yeah, and glitter, of course. I have that top. And the nails, get into it. Yeah, perfectly. So, and it brought it all together. What's really feel good? How are you feeling right now stepping into this moment? Excited. I mean, this is one of the moments I've been looking forward to for the longest, and I've been with this since I was a little girl, so excited to figure out where I'll be to get to that organization and just get to work.
And you are a national champion as of just a week ago. So how has this week been as you guys have been celebrating and then even to tonight?
It's probably been one of the craziest weeks of my life.
Yeah, I'm the property of October. I ain't drive here, I got chauffeured.
It's been fantastic, and we're excited for the world. You guys are on a world tour right now. It's taking over everything. I think you should. And to do it with your sisters, I mean, how special is that? It's everything. I mean, to have so many.
I'm the one twice over. I'm the new 11. And when I die, I'm going to do it repping. I never do it second.
I mean so much, and I think it's so good the community that we built. I'm going to enjoy each other. I'm going to help come into the play. Play with each other. If not, then we find against each other. But all of this always girls. I mean, it's so important. This is for life, like you said. But it's such a fantastic year.
The champs are here. The champs are here. Congratulations.
Looking like a champ, too. Looking like a pro.
Thank you for stopping by. Good luck tonight.
So proud of you.
Oh,
wow.
Pick and refresh. I know, I'm like, let's just pick it in for a second.
Fuck.
There's so many great moments here tonight that we've seen. There's some on the way. Olivia Miles looks great. AZ Googly.
What? That's a steal, bro.
Yeah, this is, man. Oh, AZ looks fire. In one room, which is
My steal is on 99 right there, and I couldn't steal that? Like, what? I don't understand that.
the glow on their face, the smile on their face, it says it all. It really does. And we're talking about everybody else doing this with their teammate. I'm glad I got to do this with my teammate. It was so good. This was so fun. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll make sure to check the socials because you got to see all of these things. But this was so fun. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Oh my God. Thank you. Holy shit.
So today, lads, we're going to be doing our final mock draft. We're doing the final mock draft before the draft, which is in 9 hours from the time recording this, so probably 8 hours from the time you guys are going to be seeing this video. So before we get on to that, though, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We are trying to get to, I think our goal originally was 59k by the draft. It's not going to happen. We're still going to see what we can do, how close to 60k we can get by the start of the season. We are trying to get to 58.7k. This is draft day, guys. This is draft day. You're going to be seeing videos on the hour, every hour about the draft, and breakdowns of every single part of the draft, and I will be live for the whole thing. So if you guys could subscribe, be greatly, greatly appreciated. But we're going to talk about this right now. So, with the first pick, from what we have heard, the Dallas Wings, or from what they've hinted, the Dallas Wings are very much going for a one specific player. In their most recent hints, they had the number 35 visible. The Dallas Wings have also spent millions and millions and millions on bigs. So Betts, I would say Betts and Pham are kind of almost out of the question. Maybe not Betts more so than Pham. There's still a possibility to take Awa. But I do think the real debate is going to be between AZ Foot and Olivia Miles. I think they're going to take AZ Foot. I think they should probably take Olivia Miles. They still need a point, and we're going to see the problems again. We're going to see problems again with this team where Paige dribbles the ball up and passes the ball and doesn't touch it enough. And yeah, the Enrique thing is what it is. So I don't think it seems to be very good still. They're going to take AZ, and I don't know if they will start AZ, but I don't even think AZ should be starting. I think they need a true point guard beside Paige and Enrique to get the ball to Paige.
Please.
So, with the number 2 pick, Minnesota Lynx. So, the Minnesota Lynx have lost, they've lost Jeff Shepard, they've lost Alan Smith. So, everyone just assumes they're going to sign Lauren Betts. And people don't realize they have one of the EuroLeague MVP candidates coming in. Dorka Juhas is coming in this year for them, and Dorka Juhas projects to be a starter. Like, she has improved a significant amount over the last 2 years, and decided she didn't want to come over last year because of Eurobasket, and just didn't want to. Dorka Juhas is an incredible player, probably going to come in and start it. You've got Emma Checker there as a young big. So a lot of people are talking about, this team's going to go for a young big, this team's doing this team's doing that. Or this team's going to go for their out and out big. My guess is that they're going to go long term here. And if you guys don't know, Cheryl Reeves, he's, as always, everyone said Courtney Williams isn't a point guard, she's a two guard that's playing the point. I think they take Olivia Miles here too. My logic is that I think Olivia Miles will start at the 1, they're going to start Court Williams at the 2, Taylor Price at 3. And Olivia Miles is going to be that facilitator. Because they're not going to sign their young high upside big. They're not going to draft Awa. They've already taken Emma Sheckler. Not as good as Awa, but a young high upside big. Dork is coming back over. You brought in Natasha Howard. So I'm like, Lauren Betts isn't going to start when they have their full team with Fee in there. So my guess is they're going to bring in Olivia Miles. I know she doesn't like young point guards, but they still have Court Williams play decent minutes. So I think Olivia Miles is going to come in there as the point guard. So with the number 3 pick, Seattle Storm. So the Storm have just paid Ezzy McBefore the biggest contract in WNBA history, and they already have Dominique Malonga. So for me, this is where the quote-unquote surprises are going to come. This is where the surprises are going to come, because it doesn't make any sense for them to sign Awafam or to sign Lauren Betts. Or to draft. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And this is a team, if you guys don't know, that are in tank mode. They are in tank mode. They pay Steph Dolson $750K. They are not. This is a team that might win 12 games. They're not tanking for this season because they're not going to get a good enough pick this season. They are tanking for next year. They're tanking for the Sarah Strong draft. And that's the problem is you have to tank 2 years out in the WNBA. You can't just tank for 1 year. They're tanking for multi. They're about to tank for 2 years. So my expectation is that they could very well take a stash. Like it is not beyond possibility that Awafam is not the first Spanish player off the board. Like that is not out of the realm of possibility. I am thinking there is a possibility that Loma gets taken here, but I'm actually going to say that Flaw J. Johnson gets taken. A bad senior season, but a high upside player, and she's going to be fun. Like fans in Seattle are going to be happy to have Flaw J. Johnson on their team, and the expectations that he's going to be there at 5. And now you've got the Washington Mystics, and the Washington Mystics are in a pickle as well, because they have to be bad this year. The Sky are genuinely going to be good, so what they have to do now is they have to kind of pick for who they're going to take long term as a prospect,
we need you to step up.
Who's going to fit beside
2 starters out, we're going to have to lean on you.
And I think it's part of the reason why they haven't yet responded to the Shakira Austin situation. I think they're going to wait till after the draft to respond to the Shakira Austin situation. I think they might let Shakira Austin walk the Toronto Tempo on a max. Because, especially if this is the outcome, they're going to let Shakira Austin walk the Toronto Tempo on a max.
With the flu? Are you fucking serious?
My expectation is nobody really knows long term whether Kiki projects a 5 or a 4. Because again, the way the game's changed, the way things are going, how she ends up stretching the floor, the exact same with Awa. No one really knows if Awa projects a 5 or a 4 long term. And for that reason, I'm actually going to predict that they're going to take Awa. I think they're in tank mode this year. I think they're going to be this young, fun team. A lot of people, by the way, are projecting the Mystics to try to take all the UCLA players because they just signed Michaela Oniwere, who's their coach. But I do feel like Awa Famsu is going to pass up on 4. So Awa going from 4 to the Mystics. And then the Sky are at number 5, and this is a bit of a pickle because the Sky don't really have a need. They don't really have a need. And the Sky have 11 players on their roster already. They have 11 players in the roster already, and they maybe Aisha Sifka comes over. I still think Aisha Sifka coming over is a question mark because she's pretty much stagnated. She did not have a good year in Spain this year, and I don't think she's ready to come over. And you don't want to bring someone over to start their rookie deals until they're ready. Now we have got a weird situation where the Sky will be expecting Flauja to be here in this mock draft. And again, this is my predictions, not my big one. So the Sky have shooting and JC off the bench. Their starting 5 is already sorted. So it's like, what do you need off the bench? And they have shooting and JC and Rachel Bannon. They have a decent big in Elizabeth Williams. I don't know if they're going to take Lauren Betts because I think maybe she does.
Chicago a little bit ago. We talked about lining up, and all of a sudden they were playing WNBA arms and matters about young girls and boys who come to the school to see where our players are. And so the past 30 years have been about building the foundation. The next 30 are about scaling, unlocking what's possible in the hiring of women's basketball. I want to share that we're actively exploring the next phase of our global strategy, which we talked about on a regular basis. That will likely begin with some international preseason games, with the long-term goals and regular season games for fans around the world. Our games of basketball currently carrying options outside of North America. You know, Tempo tipping off this year, so I lived with a preseason game a few years ago. And we know there's strong and growing demand for our game internationally, and expanding our global footprint is a major priority. So look forward to sharing more on that in the near future. But all of this to say, and I'll take a breath here and answer some questions. Season 30 arrives at what I think is perfect.
I'm moving way too humble.
Historic CBA, new broadcast partnership.
I'm on a hot 100, numero uno. This one ain't come with a bundle.
Continued global expansion, enhancements to the
Bro, they still started him, bro?
Exciting new rookie class you're all going to see tonight. And that's all coming off a record 2025 season. So, again, this starts a new chapter. Can't wait for what's ahead. And with that, I'm happy to answer any questions.
Captains will begin with question and answers, if you would. And the right for questions, please provide your name and affiliation. Kathy, we're going to start with front row to your left. Two-part question. First is the long form. When do you expect that to be? The second part is, what would you say to the fans and fans this moving away about the position that you're not here? And maybe the team down the road will say something before 5 months. So what would you say to those fans? Loyal and passionate.
Okay, long-form CBA agreement. As you all know, we spent a lot of time negotiating all of the changes from the prior CBA, and a very significant term sheet, 80 pages or something like that, 70 pages. So now the long form will be 400 or 500 pages. So we're making a lot of progress on that, and I expect that to be done in the near term. Let me address the Connecticut situation. As you know, coming off a significant expansion process for the WNBA, we have 13 cities bidding on, remember, what we thought was one team that we would grant. Maybe it was 18 months ago now. And obviously, we've now announced Cleveland, Detroit, and Philadelphia in 28, 29, and 30. We did not receive a bid from the Boston market or the New England market, obviously with the Connecticut team there. The Mohegan Tribe then hired a banker to represent them in the potential sale, or I think it started with a variety of options, a partial sale, minority sale, and ultimately they did reach agreement that you've read. We have not got anything final at the WNBA yet. And when we get that agreement, we will...
you know I'm like 6'2" in the right shoe level, the about some medium guys.
Obviously, Connecticut has the opportunity under the sunset season, so I would say to the fans, support the Connecticut Sun this season, and you know, it's a great basketball state. Obviously, the women's basketball, some would call it the center of women's basketball, with how successful UConn's been over so many years. I would say, you know, stick with us, stick with the WNBA. We know that fandom won't go away.
Once it's fine, but you look down, you let them repeat it twice.
On Sports and NBC Sports. You spoke about during an interview on ESPN how there was a lot of listening on your end involved in getting the CBA done. I guess just what's a moment where you learned something that you didn't really think about when it came to some of what the players were asking for them?
Yeah, I would say probably the main moment was housing, quite frankly. I didn't know how important and emotional that was for them, because I just assumed, having 2 children in their 20s, that, you know, they pay for their own housing, that once they were making these much increased salaries, that wasn't something they would need or want, but they made it very clear it was very important to them. It was an emotional issue. So I'd say that was the major issue. Everything else we wanted for the players. Obviously, again, we're representing the owners. We wanted to pay them more. We wanted to give them more benefits, up the 401k match, all the stuff that we did in this contract. And so probably the housing was one where they were very, very clear, and we listened very, very hard, and we got to a really good place together on that.
Also,
question, second row center.
Hi, Kathy. Howard Magdal, the 9 Sports. Good to see you. Two, if I could, just the first part, we've had these conversations here about things like expansion and the CBA and, you know, a lot of questions, media rights that have now been sort of boxes checked. And I guess as you sort of think about 2026, I know you referred to globalization, which I know we've talked about before, but is there sort of a box you would most like to check in 2026? And then it's something related to that.
Yeah, I think as we think about like our finite capital and how you allocate that capital, that's the job of every CEO is culture, strategy, and capital allocation. So that's my job as commissioner, is to think about what else could we invest in. I mean, basketball technology is a big area where you see all sports using technology now, whether it's in officiating, whether it's in fan engagement, digital, whatever it is. So I would say in addition to global technology, basketball technology, and how we can use that most effectively and efficiently to make the fan experience better, make the game better for everybody, players and fans.
Knowing that you have these things in place, the media rights deal, the CBA, how does it change the way in which you're able to have these conversations with potential partners and sponsors?
It's a great question. So one of the reasons, obviously, we wanted to get a successful CBA done is to build the confidence and balance it with the ability for these companies to continue to invest in a league that's still in hyper-growth mode and a league that is growing a ton of confidence. Because again, if you think about why you would sponsor the WNBA, I mean, again, our fan base, they're avid, they're rabid, they're loyal. I think I saw a stat today that, you know, WNBA fans are 45% more apt to buy a product or service when a brand advertises in arena or on our broadcast than other sports leagues. So that's a huge advantage for the WNBA. So again, whenever I talk with corporate partners, I just don't talk about the WNBA. I talk about what are you trying to achieve in your business. You're trying to grow their diverse consumer. They're trying to grow the women consumer. They know that 80% of every household consumer purchasing decision in the U.S. is made or influenced by a woman. So we can help you meet them, help them grow their business. So, but the confidence now, having long-term relationships, having long-term media rights deals, the confidence in the league and its growth prospects are very high. And every business you're trying to say to your investors or to your ultimate supporters, you know, invest in us because we're going to be in growth mode. And I think those are the things that we've gotten done over the past couple of years. And expansion. I mean, scale is important. 12 teams was nice, but 18 teams is a lot better. At 18 cities, huge fan bases, and then globally going into Canada and then moving globally, that all helps as well.
Hi, Kathy. Madeline Penny with the New York Post. Adam Silver was asked last month about just your future as the commissioner of the WNBA, and he said he didn't know what you wanted to do. So I guess I'm just curious, like, how much do you want to stay the commissioner of the WNBA? How much longer do you anticipate to be in this role?
Well, thank you, Maddie. I do crack up how everybody's focused on me, and you should be focused on the hundreds of amazing women and thousands of women who run this league outside of myself. Our women owners, our women board of governors, our women GMs, and women head coaches, my whole team of diverse women and men who are working hard every day to get the 30th season kicked off by May 8th, but I appreciate that you're focused on me as well. I wonder whether you would ask that of a man, by the way. But I realize as women, we get asked different questions than men do, but look, I'm so proud of this league, and I'm here, working really hard to make the 30th season our best ever, and to continue to build that sustainable economic model we know we need for the future. So nothing else to report, which is probably why Adam didn't report anything. There's no story here. I'm thrilled with our trajectory. I'm thrilled with the growth, thrilled with what we've done over the past couple of years, and really looking forward to the next few years. Another all-nighter right there.
Annie Constable, the Lingham 4. My question is about salary cap circumvention. We've seen this issue addressed over the last few years in the WNBA. What measures are in place right now to ensure that this doesn't remain an issue in the WNBA under the new CBA?
Yeah, we'll see when the long form comes out. We did address and add some language around you know, things like relationships and things.
I'm just let him punish Trae Young. I'm not gonna lie.
Never foolproof for salary cap circumvention and bringing free agency, all the things that teams might try to do outside of the normal course of business. But you know, we're certainly trying to address that and obviously have tools in place to detect and then obviously to discipline with background information.
You getting out guard.
In the event that it does become official and approved, how would you anticipate a transition of the Sun franchise playing out, taking place over years? You see people then have input in your decisions, for instance, how would that work as a
Yeah, I think that question would be better asked of the Houston, the Comets, I guess, organization and Mohegan. I know they're working through transition agreements. I know this year they will play their games at Mohegan. I think they have a couple games in Hartford and up in Boston this year as well. So that's probably better addressed. But I'm sure whenever there's a transition like that, there's transition service agreements in place. I'm sure they're talking a lot about management and GMs and coaches and things like that. You know, both in Houston and in Connecticut. So again, we don't have a ton of visibility as they finalize that agreement and it comes to us for vote. But that'll be something I'm sure this summer we can get in on.
Captain, next question. Second row, left center.
Cassandra, and I believe that was the officiating task force that you mentioned was going to take enhanced training and development for referees. What exactly is in mind and Yeah, I think as I mentioned in the finals presser, you know, we were evaluating plays, physicality, calls, non-calls, you know, kind of just trying to determine where the lines should be. We had input from players, including players on the executive committee of the PA. We had inputs from college coaches, because I don't know if you watched the Final Four, there's pretty physical games going on there, but pretty great. And we had input, obviously, from hours and hours of review by GMs and the rest of our stakeholders. So, you know, more to come on exactly what that would mean, but I think you'll see some changes in the officiating around that physicality this year. Obviously, it's going to take all sides to get used to it, the players and the officials, and I think that'll play out over the year. But we certainly want to make sure that we're putting on the best product on the court. Obviously, it's going to be a physical game, but, you know, we've got to draw lines, and I think we'll see some more lines being drawn around that physicality as a result of some of the insights we've seen from the game committee and the kind of what I call officiating subcommittee, where those were the people that were really watching the, you know, hundreds of hours of film.
Kathy, standing on the left side, row 2. Hi, Kathy. Thank you for taking the time. Jeff Henry, ForwardLife.com. I know the next CBA is long down the road in 2032, but...
Shit.
But I'm sorry to...
What have you done for me lately?
But when it comes to that point, what do you think the league learned from these last negotiations that could be useful when it's time to negotiate again at that point?
Yeah, I think, again, as I've, you know, kind of done some debriefing on process and things like that, obviously, you know, the interesting thing is we all wanted the same things for the players. So we all had our list. They all matched. There were things, obviously, you used in negotiating, posturing, and bargaining that we might have differed on. But ultimately, we wanted to kind of strike this great balance between significant increases in player salaries and benefits with the economic sustainability of the league. Because women's sports is very fragile and can be very fragile. And we wanted to make sure that we were setting this league up not just for the next 6-7 years under the CBA, but for the next CBA. Which is why, you know, we saw some things, students going up over time, housing phasing out over time, things like that set up the professionalism of the league. So, of course, there's a lot of things we learned. Of course, we would maybe do a few things differently next time, but I think in the final analysis, it's almost like you had to have the process as it is. We had gotten done much earlier. I'm sure the players wouldn't have felt like they won, and the owners wouldn't have felt good about it, and I think we got to a really good place. You know, at the end, you know there were 8 long days and nights, and I think next time I don't recommend a lot of old numbers like that. So that's the number one takeaway. But I think in the final analysis, I think, you know, we really came together. The players were emotional. I mean, I'm pretty emotional seeing already $23 million contracts signed over 2.5 days in free agency. That's pretty incredible. And that's like now these players can build real generational wealth, including not just their salaries, but benefits and their 401k benefit, which build real retirement and things like that. So I'm so proud of what we did together, and I think it's a moment in time we'll remember for a decade or two.
Next question, row one, left second.
Oh shit.
Last year there was some relationship that you had. How do you feel like that has progressed now that you've gotten into the negotiations and into this next season? And do you feel like it's gotten better since those moments? Yeah, obviously we were in the midst of, collective bargaining and, I feel really good about the relationship with the players. I first saw Neko Gumake on the orange carpet and, we exchanged some great words with each other. I'm really proud of her, and she's headed back to LA. She called it headed back home. Even though she's to Houston, but really good about that. I mean, I understand that makes great headlines and press and things like that. But this executive committee of the PA and my team has worked really hard to do something historic, and I think the players understand that. We're on their side too. This wasn't a you side, our side, although it seemed like that at times. It's, like I said, I'm in business now 40 years, and some of our Board of Governor owners who are women who have been fighting, gender equality their whole careers. I've been fighting for gender equality my whole career. And I think, obviously there's a lot of posturing going on, but I'm proud of what we accomplished together, and I think, we're in a good spot.
Right here to your right, and the front row.
Hey guys, how you doing? Daniel Assess from the Major 450. With Portland and Toronto officially building the rosters this month, we're seeing the league expand at its fastest rate in decades. How are you balancing the aggressive push for new markets with the need to maintain the elite level of intensity of talent that makes the WNBA the most competitive league in the world?
Excellent question. That is something we considered even when we were thinking of going from 16 to 18 to make sure we're not diluting the talent across the league or the quality of the game. But think about first and second round picks in the last 6 years since I've been here not making rosters. And these players are elite players at the college level, and they end up not making a roster. So I think the more opportunities we can give players, and then adding the development players too. So we didn't have that before, and adding development players, 2 per team, 2 per 15, and longer term 36 with the 18 teams. Will be a great opportunity to give more players to develop into, WNBA professional basketball players. So, I understand the balance here, and we've been evaluating that, and that's why, again, 2 this year, 9 next year, and then 1 in 28, 1 in 29, and 1 in 30. But we do also need scale too, and I think the competition will be really good. I think we're going to look at a lot of teams this year that can compete, especially with the free agency period, that a lot of players switching teams. I think you'll see that next year into the 28, because 28 will be another release at that point when teams can do that. But that's excellent question.
We have time for one more question. Capriella from third row, your left.
Happy, congratulations again. The league trying to pay out from Forbes. You talk about how the league at W is an ever-growing product, and there's so much globalization going on, especially with the team in Canada now. How close are we to getting global games in other parts of the world, such as Asia and Europe, and just bringing the teams and the games over there to other audiences and other continents?
Right. I tried to tip off by saying we're heavily looking at that. Obviously, this year we have the FIBA World Cup, and we were just finishing CPA, et cetera. But next year, I think we should expect that we're hopefully going to do something like that in North America for the first time as a true global game. And then beyond that, then we have the Olympics in 28. So again, we're just trying to schedule out where we can go, where we can be. Obviously, we think a huge success having at least gone across the border north to Toronto. And we know because we're broadcasting over 200 countries, and we're working on Spanish language on the WNBA app and things like that now. And hopefully we'll deploy that at some point in the future, and then just really get a good gauge of where we could really have the big impact, whether it's in Asia or Europe. But we're absolutely looking at it in longer term Africa.
Kathy, thank you.
Thank you all. Enjoy the draft.
To our media, a reminder that all players who are in person tonight, all the 15 invitees, will be brought through here for press conference.
out of 3.
I mean, how many rounds are there?
Best 2 out of 3. I think it's how many rounds? How many rounds? All right, lock in.
Let's go to the NBA, because I mentioned yesterday was the regular season finale. Quite a few outcomes actually impacted the playoff field. We start in the West, where Denver beat San Antonio last night. Jokic played the first half and dropped the casual 23 points. Victor Wembanyama, on the other hand...
Oh, wrong person. My fault. Damn, bro.
The playoffs have arrived, or at least the play-ins have arrived tonight and tomorrow night. Entering the season's final day, the top 2 teams in the West were already locked in, and Denver secured the 3 seed with a 10-point win over San Antonio. The Nuggets taking advantage as the Spurs sat Victor Wembanyama. So Denver wins their 12th straight, 4th longest streak to end the regular season in NBA history. Here's an interesting note. The Spurs have now lost just 4 games since the start of February. 3 of them have come against Denver. The other was on that Sunday afternoon at the very end of a long road trip at New York. So they've been unbelievably good, but through the day, they decided not to try and win yesterday and knock Denver down to the 4th, so they wouldn't have to see them in the second round. Iman Shumpert and Vinny Goodwill, I will start with you. The Denver bad matchup for San Antonio. They've beaten them 3 times.
I don't know if they're a bad matchup, but I think when you get to the second round of the playoffs, you can't run from.
Oh, so they going around. Y'all still dying, man. What's up?
Wizards trail by 5. Koulibaly finds Young.
Steven said, let's go to Hoolies first. I'm gonna put, I'm gonna put
Launches it.
3.
Yeah. Everybody in the chat.
Nope. Nope. That's good. She's probably somewhere right now, looking at her phone.
Hey.
Yo, she's scrolling Instagram, looking at everybody getting signed, waiting for a phone number. Like, you ran your fucking mouth too much.
Y'all know who we're talking about, y'all? Hey, has the Natasha Cloud got called for a job yet? What's going on?
Nope.
He moved. She was real crazy.
Middle finger up in the video, Adam Silver okay. All right.
Where's Natasha Cloud? Has she got signed? Anybody? Put that in the chat. I don't see Natasha Cloud anywhere, bro.
Come on now. I asked on the piece of trying to see if she can get the keys to the Unrivaled event so she can practice. She kept talking about Unrivaled so much. I ain't surprised. I'm not surprised.
We said that, yo, if Kennedy Carter could get pushed out, you can go through. Keep it real.
Yeah. Shaman just chill. Yo, you in your 30s, like, calm down. That was a bad look. Think about it. You got Clark over here hyping the WNBA. You know what I'm saying? On NBC, she will rich dollars. That's a fact. That's a fact. You over here acting like the idiot. Can't look at WNBA look ghetto and like, nah. They probably said we good, yo. We don't need you.
Yeah, man.
We don't need you.
Natasha Cloud might be out the league, y'all.
Hey, you beat the show, man. You asked for it, bro.
She might have to wait until somebody gets hurt. She might. That's
hardship.
Damn.
Then they hardship.
Bro, think about this. You went from being a starter on the Liberty to talking so crazy in the offseason, demanding things that your ass might have to be a hardship contract player. You done turned into Ari McDonald.
Because you ran your mouth.
What'd she say?
Because you ran your mouth. You going hard. You going on Instagram, making lives. You doing interviews. Y'all was doing a lot.
Yeah.
Y'all was doing a lot.
I was doing a whole lot.
And you're not Nafisa either.
That's the thing. You're not
Nafisa. Don't get it confused.
Yeah.
You can go. As you can see.
Yeah. Shout out to Edward Trek. Cloud got to go to Mexico with Carter. I'm telling you.
Bullshit. That should have been a wake-up call right there. Then Diamond this shit, like, all right. Yeah, all y'all who did some extra crazy shit to CC where it was magnified, we all seen it. Y'all want him not playing the following year.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, it's Tina Charles went to Atlanta. I'm just like, Atlanta, like, you gotta watch that. Tina Charles went to Atlanta.
Wait, Tina Charles went to Atlanta?
For 1 year, it's a 1 year, 2 years.
Yo, Angel,
what the fuck?
You might not play as much as you think.
Yep.
I mean, yeah. They got Brianna, Nas.
Bruh, ain't gonna be. Bruh, there's only but so many layers we about to watch you miss. I think Ryan Howard and them gonna be like, all right, hold up, yo. You ain't gonna be out here missing 6, 7, 8 layups a game. We got all this talent around us.
The best offensive big that Atlanta Dream had is Tina Charles. Tina Charles scored 20 like this year. She's been a bucket for a long time.
Long time.
I ain't that impressed by her. She's alright, bro. She's alright.
She can score. I'm not saying
over Angel.
I'm not saying she's all that. I'm not saying she'll start over Angel.
Oh, hell no, nah.
I can see her scoring a quick 8.
Angel is valuable for that team, though, bro.
You gonna have to stay seated for a while. I can see that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, all that, you playing 30 plus. Bro, Angel Reese might play 20-some minutes. I don't see Angel Reese playing no 30 minutes a game. You're not playing point forward. Bro, you are literally gonna
get rebounds and dish it back out to Alicia Gray and Ron Howard.
We don't even want you to score like that. You're going to be scoring off of rebounds and shit.
Yeah, Ryan Howard and Alicia Gray is putting up shots. They don't pass the ball.
They don't pass it. They don't even think. They don't even think about passing that shit. You are control off the boards, man.
Hey, get it off the glass. Get it off the glass.
Hey, better do something. Them numbers are ready to drop this year.
Yeah, them shit definitely gonna drop. All right, we just 9 minutes away from the draft starting, y'all. We 9 minutes away. Indiana Fever picked up 2 training camp players. They might not make the roster. It ain't no big deal, but I mean, you need extra bodies. I want to see who's gonna get in the draft.
Oh my God.
I think, in my opinion, after like really watching everybody and all that, Olivia Miles is the best player in the draft, in my opinion.
Thanks, bro.
All right, where you think she going? Well, damn, Dallas. I seen what Olivia said. She feels like her and Paige Beckett would like the basketball.
Man, what?
But Dallas ain't gonna take her. They gonna take her.
Oh my God.
They got a weekend. They got like, dang.
I'm telling you.
Minnesota
might take her at 2.
Minnesota?
They got Courtney Williams, who really is 2 guards. That's playing point. Olivia Miles and Courtney Williams. I mean,
you got Natasha Howard. She's still hurt, it look like.
You get Olivia Miles, though, to run the point over there in Minnesota. You working with something.
Yeah, it's different. It's definitely different. Yo, is Aaliyah Boston still hurt?
Bro, I don't know.
All you had to talk about it.
Only thing I've seen of Aaliyah Boston is the training videos with Caitlin Clark.
That's not enough right there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you hurt or not. I mean, you just missed Fever coming back. What's going on?
The pass. I should have passed that.
But I think out of all the... What's the lowest you think Florida takes the ball?
Florida?
10.
I pick at 5. I think if she there at 5, I think it's Skyler.
I think NBA Youngboy. If NBA Youngboy get picked, like the world gonna be on fire.
Sky got better, bro.
I got way better. Yeah, but it's better.
I'm not saying they're good enough to be a playoff team, but they got better than what they was with Angel.
Hey, you never know, man. There's a lot of experience over there, too, at this point.
Hey, what y'all think about Angel Reese fans crashing out because Kia Jackson got her jersey number? They were saying the Sky should have retired Angel's jersey.
They're retarded, yo. Angel Reese fans are retarded.
Like, y'all won like 13 games in 2 years. Fuck you, me retired.
Yeah, in 2 years. In 2 years. Add them both years together. Come on, man. Stop.
Combined.
Hey, yo. Hire her jersey. They gave her away from a peppermint. Like, man, they're trying to get rid of her ass.
And shout out to my boy Dollar, man. New York, man. That's my bro right there.
Yo, Rakia said, give me. You said Rakia's got a number?
Yeah, Rakia got a number.
Yeah, she said, give me that shit. Like, yeah. You gonna stop this now? So we squeeze him up. Yeah, but we gonna see what Atlanta gonna do. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm interested to see how this shit gonna work. Who's starting, who's not, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera over there. Some of the Connecticut will get it with their second first round. I know I've asked before, but anybody else worried about
Shoot that.
Follow us today. I mean, we can't be worried about things like that. She said she 100%. That's all that really matters. We can't hear you. Yeah, I ain't worried about it. Anybody, if that's the case, it's like, we could be worried about Paige getting hurt and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We could be worried about Angel Reese getting hurt. Like,
yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, you good now.
Yeah,
The shot.
I'm not about to spend my time worried about it. I'd rather spend my time getting excited to see her busting people ass.
That's a fact. Oh, she gonna come out on fire, bro. She gonna come out on fire.
Guns blazing, bro.
Yeah.
Tell me. She's about to wild out this year.
She's gonna have to. She's gonna have to. She's gonna have to.
I know, I don't want to hear Stephanie White talking nothing about no hero ball. We actually gonna need it. Whatever, like we need to play Caitlyn style to compete.
Yo, the one thing I was gonna say the one thing that I'm dreading. Remember all the interviews she was doing and the whole game. That's the word that she's like, oh my god, she's like a fucking mad scientist. Like she knows the whole. I'm dreading that part. She's like, shut up and get ready for the game. Tired of hearing Stephanie White talk, but I'm just saying.
Alright, I'm gonna guess. I'm going 10 pick Indiana Fever. I got them taking put in the chat who y'all think that Fever gonna take at pick number 10. I think the Indiana Fever are going to pick
Jacquez.
Either Jaquez or Martin from Spain.
I don't think they're going Martin. I ain't gonna lie.
Do they even recruit people from overseas?
They just got Tasia Harris.
Like, what? They ain't paying no attention. I'm surprised they got Dante. I'm surprised they got her.
I'm surprised they got NBA Youngboy. Youngboy come to Missouri. Youngboy go everywhere. And nobody say anything.
UCLA, the guard. Every player that got this year told the front office built around CC style, not white style. Good. Bro, her job on the line this season, I don't care what they did last season. So we should be wasting our time because of her. So she needs to be doing what she got to do to make sure part of the team around her. If she wanted to continue coaching the team. You know how that embarrassing that's going to be, especially White is let go? That's going to be embarrassing for her. They keep trying to pump her up with all these posts on Instagram and social media, like trying to make it seem like, oh, she's such a good coach. Y'all doing that because you know the fans tired of her ass. That's why y'all doing all of this. I already see what they doing. But job they so on the line. That's it is.
Yeah, I think if they don't like do it with whatever, Bro, Lynn Dunn coming down ain't no coincidence.
Hello.
I think they would be more eyes and ears, very close.
Hello.
Shout out to Smith. Peer character jumping up and down, saying #1 fan. Shout out to Shell Smith. We appreciate you. I definitely think her job is on the line, though. 100%.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like she had a losing season or nothing like that, but, bro, everybody see what's going on here, man. And nobody just give her the keys, do whatever the hell she wants for years and years and years. That ain't how this works, bro. That ain't how this
Just perform at a bar mitzvah over in the States.
All right, not even anything. I hate you. All right, cool. All right. I said what I said. You have your opinion, I have mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna get me to change my mind in case you didn't notice. Comment.
What?
So creative with the basketball in his hands. You can see D'Angelo Russell's understanding improving over time. That's nice.
MP inside. Russell's there. MP, no good.
It started already? Hold on.
George sends a screen for Young. Inside. Stripped it away. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Absolutely right. That makes the turnover even more painful.
It's 2 points.
All right, starting now.
Michael Jackson shit, but the palace is not for kids.
Your dog deserves real meat first, and no chicken byproduct meals. When only the best will do, feed Blue.
New year, new goals. I want to keep it really simple. This year, I'm honestly just focusing on the basics, moving my body.
Tina Thompson.
Raven, you don't even play that good. Alright, never mind. Don't even get me started, never mind. The Rookie of the Year should be interesting this year, though.
Definitely should.
It should be interesting this year. The last two been landslides. Alright, starting now, draft 2026.
All right, y'all. Draft time. It's party time, y'all. It's party time.
We go.
I ain't gonna lie, Lauren Betts, you did that. Hey.
Andrew Reese traded to the train.
Bud will not get it. Olivia Miles gives off librarian vibes.
Yo, I forgot Necker went to the Sparks just that quick.
Yep.
Yo, where Gabby Williams went?
Valkyrie?
Okay, the Valkyries. Yeah, you got to watch the Sparks this season.
said Raven Johnson finna terrorize Clark? Man, Raven Johnson might be benched. Raven Johnson stinks. She stinks.
Might.
She's gonna be ass in the league. Kiki to the fever, no chance she makes it.
Rebecca, I know you feel like this is an especially historic night for all the young women who are about to be selected.
Ryan, this is the best draft in the 30-year history of the WNBA to be a draftee. And it's not only because of the huge increase in rookie salaries, but the huge increase in opportunities for these players to make a roster. From last year to this year, you have 54 additional roster spots. Not only because of the 2 expansion teams, because of the 30 slots you now have for those developmental players. I think you're going to see more, or you could see more rookies on opening day rosters this year than we have in a very, very long time.
Grant, we also have something else that is new, and that is some drama at the top of the draft tonight.
Yeah, Rebecca just named some guarantees, right? More money, more roster spots. You know what's not guaranteed is who is the #1 overall pick. And it's because there are few talented players that can fill a very specific need for Dallas. If Dallas wants to start shooting, they would go with A.B. Fudd. If they want a few point guards, they would go with OLIVIA. If they want someone who is versatile and has size, that can be a defensive monster on that end, they would go with Ala Fontian. There are 3 players who have excellent cases to go #1 overall. And a lot of people may say no who goes #1. I know I heard
Olivia Miles
cheering for A.B. Fudd, rightfully so, but we can't say for certain, which is different than previous years.
Yeah, we'll find out soon enough. Meanwhile, historic night for UCLA.
As he...
We know that for sure. For more on the national champions, let's send things over to another Hall of Famer. Here is Holly Rowe.
Well, Ryan, it was just over a week ago that this team was making history as the first NCAA national champions, and they have a chance to make history again tonight. Coach Close, about half your team might be drafted tonight. How have you developed the talent of these people behind you, but also the character and the quality of these young women?
Well, it starts with them. They have to have the commitment to put in the work, to develop the championship habits, as well as to become pro-ready. I also have an incredible staff who's been so intentional with our player development plan, so I'm just along for the ride.
Okay, the ride should be fun.
I can see Indiana taking a
Anybody?
chick from UCLA too.
We're excited.
Anyone want Gabriella Hawkins for a #10 pick? Absolutely. Absolutely. Sign me up. Sign me up.
Okay, coming history, we're all very excited up here. History will be made tonight one way or the other. Ryan?
Oh, no doubt, Holly. Well, you see the potential draft pick tonight for UCLA. First of all, this group of 6 seniors accounted for 100% of UCLA's points in the Final Four, something that had never been done. The draft record for most players selected in a single draft in a single school is 5 players. It's been done 4 times. UCLA has an excellent chance to have 6 players go tonight, which would be a new record. You can't say enough about Corey Close, these 6 seniors, that team, and what they've done this year. And I guess the party continues for them.
Gino was tight, man. Gino was pissed. Gino was pissed.
He probably would have clotheslined if he could have got away with that.
He said he crashed out when she shook his hand before the game.
Yeah, right.
Oh, Captain Eaglebird taking the podium.
Cacti, come on, we know you don't care. Like, we know you don't care.
Ryan Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots it. Rebound by the Raptors. MV's got rebound number 9. 1 half and with NBA defenses more strong than ever, yours teams are getting more
Here is Kathy Engelberg.
Guys just have a knack for getting offensive rebounds.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 2026 WNBA Draft presented by State Street Investment Management SPY. I say this every season, but it truly bears repeating. This is the most special night on our calendar. Tonight we welcome the next generation of stars to the WNBA. To the outstanding draft prospects, congratulations. This moment is the result of years of dedication, sacrifice, and belief in yourselves. Take a breath. Take it all in. Think about how far you've come, from early mornings and late nights at the gym, to big games under bright lights, and now to this stage right here. This is your moment. And what a moment it is to be joining the W. You're joining this league at the most transformative time in our history. Together with the amazing athletes of the WNBA, we've just reached the most historic collective bargaining agreement in the history of women's sports. And we are expanding, and we're thrilled to welcome the Portland Fire and the Toronto Templo this year to the league. We're also reaching new heights in visibility with new and renewed broadcasts and marketing partnerships that are elevating our game around the world. We just unveiled our Season 30 campaign, announcing that this year will be both a celebration and a launch pad, and will honor and celebrate the players, moments, and communities that built the WNBA, all while introducing our most ambitious slate of fan activations to date, creating a season-long experience that brings fans closer to the W than ever before. All of this is to say to our draft prospects right in front of me, you're arriving at the perfect moment. This is the start of the next incredible chapter of our league story, and I can't wait to see how each of you help write it. And with that, it's time to officially get this draft started. Dallas Wings, you are on the clock.
And a launch pad.
Hey, turn that down, cause we'll get
Oh, word?
For the history of this league, go back to Seattle, Lauren Jackson, Stu Bird. You know what that yielded? Title. How about Seattle again, a decade and a half later? Drew Lloyd, Stewie, title. Aces, Trump, Asia, Jackie, title. That's right. And the Indiana Fever, Three of Boston and Caitlin Clark eventually equal. Titles. Dallas now building their foundation with Paige Beckers, the #1 overall pick last year, and now this year they have the #1 overall selection as well. And I know Rebecca, what Dallas has done this offseason already, the way they've revamped the roster.
It's been impressive what they were able to do in free agency, especially shoring up their front court. When you look at the signing of Alana Smith and Jeff Shepard, both of those players can be really helpful. Alongside Paige Becker, Enrique Jumboare, can they build a big three through this #1 pick? I love the addition of Alana Smith. I mean, you talk about someone that worked so hard on the court.
Let me get that, bro.
Their defense immediately gets better with the presence of Alana Smith. And you mentioned shoring up their front court, which when we were debating about who the first pick is going to be, seeing the moves that Dallas made in free agency makes me lean a little more towards the AZ Spud turn for the #1 overall pick because of the way Dallas has added to their front court already.
All right, let's get the official. This is some intrigue this year on who's going to be #1.
There is intrigue. I was really thinking of Alfonso because not to go too deep into it, but when you think about someone that can set a ball screen, short roll, create out of that, where the defense is not there, right? On the inside, that opens up opportunities for Enrique Jumboare, Paige Beckers, whether it's an on-ball screen or an off-ball screen. But I'm going to immediately goes the lead of defense. Dr. Age, the way AZ Stud
AZ Stud is crazy.
A year ago, and the way she was playing early on this season, I felt all along that AZ Stud is
AZ Stud is insane.
We are going to find out right now. Let's send things back to the podium to get the first pick of the draft. Here is Commissioner.
All right, who are we taking, bro? Olivia Mouse, Olivia Mouse, Olivia Mouse, Olivia Mouse, Olivia Mouse, Olivia Mouse, Olivia Mouse. It's gonna be AZ. It's AZ.
The Dallas Wings select
AZ first.
AZ 5, University of Connecticut.
Dallas got 18 for already.
That's great. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
AZ celebrating with her mom, her dad, her coach Morgan Valley here representing UConn, while Gino Auriemma is at a
Still got a great player. Still got a good player.
Of the UConn family tonight. And you hear the reaction from the crowd, including her teammate, once again, Paige Beckers, who you just saw celebrating, as AZ Fudd is officially the #1 pick of the 2026 WNBA draft.
I don't think they're going to be all that.
So the first team All-American heading to Dallas.
Is an elite shooter who could be an all-star as a rookie. Efficiency was the name of her game, and in particular from the three-point line, where she shot 45% this season. Can get to her mid-range, playmaker, and also was an elite defender on the perimeter this year. Yeah, 45% was a career high for AZ Fudd. She also averaged a career high 17 points per game, made 117 threes on the season. She's a sharpshooter with a high IQ, but she's also a great cutter. Excellent footwork, quick release. There are so many things that AZ can bring to an offense.
Dang, can you just let me get a rebound, dog? Like, what's up, bro?
For Dallas because of her presence.
She also becomes the 7th member of the UConn Huskies to be selected #1 overall. Let's send things over to Holly Rowe, who is with AZ Fudd.
Well, AZ, this moment seems destined from birth. She's named after a famous basketball player, Jennifer AZ. How did your family imagine this moment for you and help you get on the hard work individual? I mean, my family means everything to me. They put into me so much from being my coaches, my brothers being my rebounders and passers, my grandparents. Moving to Connecticut, coming every game, every single person in my family has done so much for me.
Thank you. Holy shit.
One of my favorite pictures we ever saw of you is your arms saran wrapped around you. They've had a vision for how to make you better as a basketball player. How have they made you better as a person?
I mean, like I said, they were my coaches on and off the court, but they just showed me what it means to be a great
I feel like Nikola Jokic.
and a great person. Every single day it was just the standard that like to be a great person, excellence. I mean, I don't know, everything I don't like hearing myself.
All the boxes are checked. Thank you, Mom, Katie, and Jim. You did a great job. All those boxes are checked for this young woman. Your whole UConn team here in the front row yelling at, cheering for you and screaming your name. How important is it for you that you have built this chemistry, not only with your teammates from UConn, but moving forward for the Dallas Flames?
I know you must be exhausted after
I
playing.
mean, the fact that every single one of them is here shows you the chemistry and what they mean to me, the support, and I plan on bringing that, being a great teammate, doing everything I can, whatever the team needs. Yeah.
Okay, comfort level, because you've been in the backcourt before with Paige, right? There's a comfort level of who you're stepping onto the court with next round.
Oh, for sure. I'm excited to play again with Paige. I mean, she's an incredible person, incredible player, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Okay, you, Paige, Enrique, buckle up. Let's go, Dallas. This is so fun. Thank you. Thank you, Holly.
By the way, I agree with Daisy. It can be a little disorienting hearing yourself reverberating. It does. It takes a moment. But really excited to see AZ in Dallas.
Yeah, certainly. I think she...
Gang, you ugly. Hold on. Gang, you ugly.
Fernandez wants to run. Remember, Dallas, one playoff series win since 2010. I would be surprised if this Dallas team is not certainly contending for a playoff position this year.
All right, Minnesota is on the clock right now with the #2 overall pick. After they had...
Oh, man, I wish he would have picked Olivia Miles, though. Oh, fuck, dog. We still got a good player, though. AZ Fudd is great. And she fits.
One key piece until midway through the year, Nafisa Collier, Drea.
Yeah, I mean, and Nafisa Collier, obviously, so much versatility, an MVP candidate. She does so many things for this.
Just once Enrique is going, we have to get like a star front court player, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
And that's the point guard position or the center position. We talked earlier about Atlanta